Okay guys, this is Gbpusd. When it comes to this week top down analysis on Eurusd. This is a Forex technical analysis on most of the major pairs, right? And we're going to be starting with Eurusd, right? Right now, if you're following us on the channel, right, we'll be actively trading more of the currency pairs, right? And we'll be using our instincts, and then we'll be following what the market is giving us, right? First, I think we need to get rid of, let's go up to the weekly time frame. As you can see here on the weekly time frame, we are in a preview, we are in a what? We are in a bullish market, right? This is our last weekly low, and this is our last weekly high, or marked out, right? So what we need to see now is we got an instinct here that, right, this particular line where we marked is the premium discount zone for the weekly movement on Eurusd, right? If you check here, from here to here, if we use our Fibonacci tool, it's going to show you that the market usually have this history of rejecting at a particular zone, right? See here. So that means Eurusd usually returns and then starts its bullish movement from the 60% zone. And if you check here, we hit more than almost at the 80% zone, but since we haven't closed below the weekly line, right, we got support here, right? So that means, right, it's either we continue down, right, since we've passed the premium discount zone, we should be expecting the market to get support around here and then start buying to the upside. But if you check here now, right, you will notice that we got some nice zone here where the market could be getting support for a long buy, right? And if we zoom in a little bit more, let's zoom in so that you see the candlesticks which have been formed. So right now, most of all the traders are scalping. Let's zoom in a little bit more. Most traders are scalping right now due to what? We're previously on a downtrend due to this particular zone, right? Yeah. So we broke structure here, which means we're still in the bearish market. For we to change directions now, we need to break above this high to confirm a change of direction on the weekly time frame. And if you check here, since we're in a bearish market, we're going to be using exactly what the market is giving us, right? We're supposed to be continuing down, right? So we hit the premium discount zone for we to start looking for sell opportunities. And why do we correlate on the sells, right? So let's break it down. You will notice that, right, we are in an uptrend, right? That's a weekly correction, right? So we're in an uptrend. We're breaking structures here, we're breaking structure. Then what happened? The market came back down and cleared the last low, which confirms what? We are in a what? Change of direction. So initially, after the market gives you a change of direction, the market went back up, sweep liquidity here, make sure to fully mitigate this particular candlestick. So what are we expecting? We're expecting more sales. We're expecting sales to come in, right? And don't forget this particular movement, the Fibonacci zones is still way up here. So now it makes sense, right? So all traders will be predicting that the market should continue down, right, due to the change of character here, and the overall structure is for we to sell. Is that not so? Unless if the market closes above this high, and the market needs to close above this high also to confirm long weekly high, long weekly trend. So what are we supposed to do? Let's go down to the daily time frame. Let's see exactly what the market is doing, right? This is the structure we are in, and this is the weekly movement we're in right now. So for we to confirm a long sell on this one, right, you see here we are predicting that if the market closed below this our support zone here, right, we are supposed to be going down. So we have seen a reason, right? So we are in a bullish structure. So the market needs to clear this low on the daily time frame for we to confirm we might go on a long sell. But since we're still trading here, and this could correlate with the Fibonacci zones, right? This could correlate with our Fibonacci zones. It's just for you to understand market structure and know exactly what you're doing, right? I see we are in the premium discount zone, but here should correlate what more buys, right? This could correlate what more buys to the upside, right? But for we to sell, we need the market to close below this zone. That's where we'll get the confirmations that the market is actually going to continue up. So let's go down to the 4 hours time frame, right? Yep. So right now, as you can see here, as we're coming down, there's a nice trend here. This particular trend, the trend is always a trend, so also mark them out. So right now, this is our 4 hours order block, right? This is our last 4 hours order high, right? These are 4 hours of the high, and as you can see here, we are still in a bearish market, unless if we close above that high. If we close above the high, we patiently wait for the market to come down for a little bit retracement, and then we'll start looking for sales. So that means you see this place correlates with what we are having, right? If this is a W pattern, then the buys could reach way up here, and it could be what, a double top rejection, and then we continue down. Don't forget, I think we have an imbalance here where the market needs to fill up, and then we'll continue down. So if this plays out, right, we just need the market to clear this high. Let the market clear this high, then we might see a possible sell directions to the upside. Don't forget, we are in a bullish continuational flag here, right? So we might buy way up to the zone, right? Or we might just come close to the initial trend line and then fill up this imbalance here, and then we continue what? We continue down, right? And for we to see that, right, we need this highs to be cleared first. So let's go down to the 1 hour time frame. So as you can see, the highs have been approached, right? So if this structure gets broken, then we should go for a log, from which we shall go for a short buy way up to the retest zone here, this imbalance of the block here. Once we does that and the market close above that, and then we'll be targeting to close above that high. The market has moved so nicely, and it's a W pattern, so the W pattern could reach way up to the zone or even the zone, and then we get rejected, then we start coming back down, right? It's all about you understanding the patterns being created by the system, and you're good to go. So this is what I'm expecting. If we go, then we're going to go for possible buy opportunities way up there, and then we start coming back down. Hope we're communicating. So that's it. That's by FX, and thank you for watching. Let's move to the other pair. Okay, hello guys, this is by FX. This is Gbpusd on the weekly time frame. I think Gbpusd and Eurusd are also having the same pattern. Don't forget, Gbpusd on the weekly time frame, right? This is our breakup structure, right? We went back for a possible retracement, right, from the last order block, and we hit the premium discount, and then we started selling. We're in a nice channel here. So the most important stuff we can see here is, like, can we really see that this market actually closed below here, and then this is a bearish continuation? I think we're going to be interested in the order block, right? Because you could see that we had a nice sweep of liquidity and the candle closed below. So that means automatically, right, if the market doesn't continue down, then we're getting prepared to go on a bullish spike on this one. So that's the weekly stuff there. But right now, right, we were supposed to continue looking for buys, but as you can see here, right, the market came here and got rejected. So we are interested in the other blocks that give us a break of structure. As you can see here on this internal trend, right? See, we had our break of structure, we came out for possible retrace, and then we had another break of structure. Don't forget, this is a bearish continuation pattern, so the market actually broke out and then closed below the last order block. So which confirms that we are in our first intent for a what massive first intent for a sell, right? It's not yet confirmed because this particular channel is not really that strong, because we need more confirmation. Is that not so? So if that's the case, we zoom in, right, and then go close. So at the weekly, so we went back for a possible retracement since we hit the premium discount zone just around here, so we're expecting more sales to the downside. So let's go down to the daily time frame. Now, as you can see on the daily time frame, this is our daily last low, right? And you can see the market gave us a break of structure on the daily time frame here, and then came back for a possible. So we are still trading below the premium discount zone of this particular movement. So that means we have two scenarios: either we continue buying way up, or we sell and then close above this daily time frame. That's what we marked here. We need to close below here to confirm an intent for a sell. So let's go back to the 4 hours time frame. Right, if you check the 4 hours time frame, there's a nice stuff here, right? We had our head and shoulder pattern where the market was ranging, right? So the market crashed. So from this particular movement here, you could notice something interesting, right? This is the last order block, right? But as you can see, the market failed to close cleanly below that trend. Even when this the close of candles, some people could say we closed below, even if it is just an inch. Is that not so? But as you can see here, we are looking at exactly what the market is giving us. That's what we are using. Because if you check here, this was an initial trend, break of structure, then the market gave us what? A nice change of directions here. So what are we expecting as a trader? A breakout, right, and then a retest. So we refined our entries just around here, right? We refined our entries just around here for we to now look for what possible sell opportunities on Gbpusd. So let's zoom in a little bit more. So for traders, most traders, right, I know we got supported, but for me, I'm going to conclude that the market closed below here, because this is a close of candles which actually closed below. So we are looking bearish. So exactly now what we are looking for now is for possible sell opportunities from here, right? So that's why we refine here, put more of our entries around here, and our SL will be above that last high. So for we to now do what? For we to now continue selling to the downside. So let's check the 1 hour time frame. So as you can see on the 1 hour time frame, we're still in a bullish market. We're still in a bullish market. So that means this is the last low on the 1 hour time frame that we're interested in. We need the market to close below here. Then we'll start looking for what possible sell opportunities. And for those who are scalpers, could actually check the M30, right? And the structure is still the same thing. So that means we need the market to close below here, give us a nice intent, and then come back for a possible retracement, and then we'll sell on the market. Then also, so this is what we get here this week for Gbpusd. So let's move to the next pair. Hello guys, we're back again, and this is by FX. Welcome back to the analysis on Usdjpy. As you can see here, let's make a quick recap on what exactly is happening on Usdjpy, right? If you check it closely, we started a bearish, this is a bearish trend on Usdjpy, and then we continue break of structure, another break of structure around here, right? It's done as so, but we got ourselves some nice support zone around here, and then the market started buying. So we narrowly, or we cleared the last high, which could signal what? A change of directions, right? We could signal a change of direction. That means we're still bullish. So the market could easily either come back for a possible retracement and then continue. So for we to understand now, right, you could see these buys were in for last week, right? So why we took the buys here was, on the weekly time frame, this was the last retracement and this is our last break of structure, which confirms what bullish long, and the market crashed back, came back for the 50% movement and then got support and then trying to push the market way up there. So the weekly is still looking bullish. So what are we waiting for? Let's check. So as you can see, this was the buy we're in. It was a nice clean buy to the upside. So why I predicted that the market could reach way up here was because there were some other blocks that has an imbalance, right? So the market should fill it to fill it up. And don't forget, this is also the premium discount zone for this one. So we're expecting what? It's either we continue up to clear this high or we get rejected here and then we continue selling till we break this low. But let's go down to the 4 hours time frame. As you can see here, we have our 4 hours order block. For we to start looking for sales, we need confirmations from this particular zone, right? On this particular zone here. So we sell. Once we change direction, we wait for any retracement and then we start looking for what sell opportunities. That means we are now clearing the last high and we are going to clear the last low. I hope we're communicating. All right, so we've seen that and we're still in a bullish market, so we should be looking for what possible buys, but with an opportunity to go into corrections. So it's either we continue looking for buys or you shift your trailing stop. So that's it for this week. We had some nice review on Eurusd, Gbpusd, and Usdjpy. So this is by FX, and I'm checking out. Thank you for sticking around. Please like the videos, share, and stick with us.